I got hit with a shovel today. No, not really. I'm cross-eyed like a mofo because I had LASIK about 9 hours ago. And it's this eye, you can see where they cut my eye. This eye, it's a lot more subtle, but you can see because of the coloring there, my eye is swollen. So it's kind of, I'll put these on for, here you go. These are the super stylish glasses they give you. But yeah, why did I get LASIK? Well, I'm 43 years old. I've been wearing glasses since I was about 6 or 7 years old. It's hard to remember exactly when it was, but I had a toy thrown into my eye, scratched my cornea, which was still present, the scarring, even at 43. So that whole, you're a new person every 7 years, go F yourself. That's not actually true. Many of your cells do reproduce, but scar tissue doesn't. Think about that. But it was time for some glasses. I'd actually had my old ones from before COVID, almost 5 years. My prescription doesn't change very much. That's another reason why I was a good candidate for it. And I was going to go to the local place, Costco actually, and get some really nice lenses, some sunglasses as well, because I was getting tired of wearing clip-ons and stuff like that. And I heard an ad for LASIK. Called them up, said, hey, how soon can you get me in? They're like, why don't you come in tomorrow? This was Wednesday when I called them. I went in on Thursday. Today's Friday. They've already done the surgery. So within 3 days, I had the surgery done. I did my due diligence. I did my research. These people have been doing them ever since the technology came out. They've done over 1.4 million operations, 1,401,000 as of today. And so far, I'm happy. And I went down, had my consultation. Extremely professional and polite, lots of water and all that stuff laying around, but they also did a full eye exam. They used laser mapping technology to see if I was a good candidate. Said, yeah, no problem, you seem to be a good candidate. I went home, came back this morning. They went through it again just to make sure. They had two different people, fact checking each other, making sure somebody wasn't just saying, oh, it looks fine, and another person said, oh, I think we're off. So nope, they did it again, made sure that the prescription was right, and then they took me into the operating room. 10 minutes later, I was blind. Well, you know what I mean. So yeah, let me talk you through the procedure. It's really cool. They put these numbing drops in your eye. You can close your eyes while you're getting the numbing drops in there, and then they swing you around. It's like a merry-go-round, and you go under a machine, and you don't feel pain because you're numb, but you do feel pressure, and this machine squishes your eyeball down, which is super trippy, and then cuts the flap off, well, mostly off, because I think it leaves it semi-attached, so that the laser can do its job. Funny thing for me, and if you've had LASIK, let me know if your eye did the same thing. As soon as that flap was cut, my vision switched to my other eye, because I couldn't see anymore out of that eye. All I could see was a blur, so my eye just focused through my right eye, which was interesting because I'm left eye dominant even though I'm right-handed. Then they swing you to the next one, which is the laser, and the laser sits there and goes zit, 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 and burns off the epithelial cells that don't need to be there. Back in the day, they used to, I think, use a scalpel and LASIK together, and they still do depending on your eye case, but for me, it was just zit, 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 and then they have to put the flap back. The flap takes a minute to line up. He got that all lined up, and then they sent me on my way. And this eye, like I said, was the most affected, which is why I'm cross-eyed like a mofo. You should have me sight your guns. I can do it for 10 and 300 yards in one shot. Ooh. And yeah, hopefully the cross-eyed thing goes away when the eye stops swelling. That's what I'm feeling. This side of my eye is very swollen, and I'm sure that means this side of the eye is, and it's pushing my pupil over. And that pupil is squishy, and this eye, the pupils are different sizes, as well as the iris, so I'm pretty sure it's the swelling. Once that goes down, hopefully everything will be fine. I took my medicated eye drops, and I have tear drops, although my eyes are tearing up on their own, but I'm still going to use these as prescribed because this was a surgery on my vision, and my vision matters. I'm not Daredevil. If I was blind, I would sit in a corner. But I'm not, so I'm happy. Again, very expensive. It's something to consider. If you're going to consider it, try to find a good place, highly rated. There was one local to me, but I'm not going to go into the specifics because I don't want them calling me out. But let's just say it wasn't optimal. Whereas these guys, like I said, super professional, super cool. I have to go back and see them before I name them because I didn't ask. And I'm going to ask, assuming this all calms back down, and then I'll put up a video about that. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty short video today because of that, but I wanted to get that done and out there, letting you know if you're thinking about LASIK, do it. Although you do have to take into account that you have to deal with people touching your eyeballs. So if you're very sensitive to that, that may be a problem. But otherwise, yeah, they went in, they did the job, everything went fine. My vision has been steadily improving over the last 9 hours, and they said within the next 24 hours it should clear up and I should be ecstatic with the results. And I hope so, because I want to play VR without wearing glasses, and I want to go to the range and be able to see everything better. And so far that seems to be happening. So cool. So my look will change on the channel. When you do see my face, I won't be wearing glasses anymore. Hopefully I won't be wearing these. Although, honestly, they're not bad. These are almost like shooting quality glasses. If only I could tell if they were real polycarbonate. I'd wear these at the range because they're also blue light glasses. You see what it does to the lens. You see the screens behind me, how it filters out the blue, or how you see the blue. It's a much easier light on your eye, so I may wear these when it's done. I did get, some other sunglasses that I like, but I think I might wear these more. So, short video, a little rambly, not a super big point to it, but I just want to say if you're thinking about getting LASIK and you're semi-healthy, you should do it. Don't wait till you're 43 like me. That's it. I'm going to go not look at my eyeball anymore because, yeah, it threw me off. I started filming this and I'm like, holy crap, bro is cross-eyed as a mofo. So if you want to be a cross-eyed mofo, hit me up.